Hey y'all, it's your girl Chastity J, and I'm back with a quick message from God. Y'all, make sure you are working on cultivating a relationship with God, because I keep on telling people, like I just had a conversation with a friend a couple days ago, that you cannot hear from a voice you've never heard from, because God will speak to you differently. In different seasons, He may speak to you differently, and He just may speak to you like in a way that you did not expect. We be expecting God to be like, my child, you should go left instead of go right. My child, you should go ahead and take that job and not the other job. No, sweetheart, God don't necessarily talk to you like that. So that's why I always preach, you have to cultivate and strengthen a relationship with Him. I was telling my friend, I'm like, hey, just like we bonded and created a relationship between the two of us. We're fairly close. That's the same thing you have to do with God, because you cannot hear from a voice you've never heard before. Now, if I was to call you from a number that you did not have saved, like if I got a new number and I called you from this number, you would know me by my voice. You won't even have to have Chastity's number saved. You would know me by my voice. It's raspy. You'll be like, oh, hey girl, that's you. Now, if I called you from, if somebody else calls you from a random number and you never spoke to them before, you probably gonna hit them with the who this? Who is this? And I know I would. So it's the same thing like it is, it's the same thing for God. You cannot hear from a voice that you do not know. You have to nurture and nourish that relationship with God. You have to get to know Him. By getting to know Him, you need to spend some time with Him. You need to get into your word. You need to read your Bible. Don't let it read you. Read it. Read your Bible. Don't go off of what your mama, your big mama, your daddy, your granny, your sister, cousin, brother told you about God, and that be it. You need to read it, because I tell y'all all the time, they may not be preaching from the same Bible you should be reading, or they may lead you astray because they may not read their own Bible and may not know what they're talking about. So you need to read that Bible and get to know God for yourself. Spend some time with Him. Break down some scriptures with Him. Apply it to your personal life. Like, go to church if you need to. You know, keep in mind, we are the church, so it's not me trying to force church upon people whatsoever, but go to church. Get into community. Get into community with some people that are aligned, that are on their journey, that are Christians as well and believers.